Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're off into the license centre. This is going to be a repeat. We are going back into the normal license. Seen somebody on Facebook suggest that some of the times have changed, which we know about, but when somebody asks for one that I haven't beaten before, I have beaten before, as you can see it's a gold. In the past, our previous record is no longer a gold because they changed the time. As you can see here, our time was a 58.616. Gold was 1 minute, so they've moved silver up to the minute and then gold from 58.300. As you can see, our previous best was a 58.616. If we go into the ranking board and look at our friends list, we can see that a number of the usual culprits are there at the top. Sphinx is there. We haven't seen Mr. Sphinx in a little while. Mr. McFarland riding high at the top. Mr. Wedley, I hope you're improving, Mr. Wedley. You had some injuries to deal with, and I hope you're back on the horse and riding. Space Cow, Binder, Big Marsh. Haven't seen Big Marsh in a little while. Hope you're well. Who is the first of the big names? Russ is in there. All of these people. Big Popper, Bish. What did we say it was? A 58.3. 58.3 gets you gold. And that would put you in the top 31. Scampy's just outside. NW is just outside with his second account. Let's go out and do it. Let's go and get gold and let's see what it takes to get us somewhere near the top of the list. The car in this test is the Nissan Silvia. Settings will be assist, traction control 1, default ABS. Everything else off at this time. We may choose to move that. Controller settings, controller steering sensitivity 5, force feedback max torque 5, force feedback sensitivity 6. So for those of you that are members, we've got quite a few of you now, it's great to have a growing membership. You will get the full unadulterated video, everything start to finish, how we did it. For those of you who aren't members, you'll get to see how we get gold, but then how to get to the top of the friends list or wherever we can get to. You'll see that truncated down to the laps. I hope you enjoy it, folks. Any feedback, please give me at the bottom. And if you don't mind, please like and subscribe and share if you can. We'll see you. Let's get it on. S3, 1 lap time attack. Let's go. So we're manual. So let's see how the car drives. It's normally a really nice car. That's going to be the demonstration lap, not my ghost. We have a ghost set to 0.9. Oh my lordy. We need to be a bit keener on the brakes. This Nissan Silvia is on, it's a touring car, so it's spec for racing. It's on racing hard, so braking isn't going to be tremendous. I wonder if we've got brake balance adjust. Yes, we do. I'm going to push it all the way to the front to try and give us some front end traction. And if we remember back to the Daytona video I did 2 weeks ago. Oh, look how pulled wide that was. If we remember back to the Daytona video, we'll understand about picking up the right entry point, making the curves as flat and smooth as possible, making the apex as late as possible to increase the speed out the corner. It might mean you're going slow into the corner, but at the end of the day, we will need that speed down the straight. So we're changing gear just as we come across the line there. That's not fantastic. Front end locked up on us. Back end drifting, not good. Brake balance doesn't work well at the front. I don't know if we can run lap after lap after lap or whether it's start and finish. Here we go, finding the... We're going to put the brake balance back to the middle. That's where it kind of feels okay. Have to be a bit less aggressive with the throttle. Might need counter steer. I think we need to gear slam a little bit to get this thing slowed down. She likes to drift. It's not a drift car. But then again, an S15 in another guise would be a decent drift car. I believe there have been many. Let's see if we can get a completed lap in. And then we'll race against our Ghost and see if we can improve. One of the techniques we like to use is the beat the Ghost method. There we go, a 58.9, which is 0.3 outside our previous best, but 0.6 away from gold. Going. We might be employing counter steer a lot earlier than we anticipate. First gear really does pull the nose of the car in. See if we can brake. We're still overshooting that. We're braking way too late. Somebody on the old Facebook says this is tremendously difficult test now to get that gold. I think we're going to be in touch with our old time of 58.616. We won't be far off. We just hold that a little bit. Better acceleration. 58.317, so we're just outside the gold. All we need to do is improve that second hairpin. And I think we're pretty balmy. First gear needs to be employed, definitely. Gonna brake a smidgen earlier than we have done. Got a good run out of there, didn't he? There we go, that should be comfortably gold. 57.946, there she is. Without any help aids. Let's go and look at where our first position puts us. We can get to talk our way through that lap. Let's do that. So come across the line in third gear. Double change. Be careful about that coming across the line. Slowing down to second for first turn, but I think first gear could be employed better. Accelerating out. Watch the back end from sliding. We could use counter steer there to try and resist that. Braking early for this corner, earlier than we should do. First gear on, hooking the apex really does get the car in. And driving up. We're going to lift here, not brake. Just going to lift. And we're going to push away forwards towards the next hairpin. Again, we missed the apex on the hairpin. We can tidy that up a little bit. As we come down the back straight, the critical point here is the braking point, which we're going to use as the marker, I believe. We're going to brake just on that white marker on the pit lane entry. And then it's holding the apex, a long apex in third gear. Exchanging up to fourth to come through the line, which gives us that 57.9. That's a relatively decent time. It gets us gold, and we're on 7th place on the leaderboard. So we have to find another 0.7 of a second to get ourselves up to the top. Let's see how we go. This is good. This is very, very good. We've got to run a later braking wider line in. Got to try and keep the speed up right from T1 because we're not gaining at all. Get the early shift up, try and short shift through, try and maintain the traction, get the power down earlier if we can. Shifting up is going to help us get out of the corner. That's got us there, look at that. We cut a couple of corners a little bit. Let's see if we can make the inroads into this final corner. With some real late braking. Back on the gas earlier. I don't know. There we go, there's the first improvement, a 57.822. 57.822. Now, if you're used to doing the human comedy races, 57-second laps are few and far between at that first license test, that first mission test, sorry, not license test. Look how much we managed to gain there. Got to brake just that fraction earlier to get that power down earlier, to get that run out the corner. The back end moved then, which just gave the Ghost the opportunity to pull away. See if we can. Don't know if that's going to be something. 57.7. It's coming down. Gotta keep pushing. 57.7. We want a 57.3. Probably got on the power just a smidgen too early there. We're now braking for that apex. Full throttle where we probably could have given it 3/4. Oh, he's just got the legs on us coming away from there. I wonder if we can rev this out a little bit. Does it need to be revved out? So there's a 57.6. Happy days. Let's see where that puts us in the friends list now. Up to 6th place. So we only moved the one place from 57.9. The 6th place is pretty decent. Let's go for it. Been pretty quick there. The back end decided to break free. It went full Freddie Mercury Queen. I think the angle was too tight there, but with a longer, wider run out, we've not been this close for a while. Just down 2. Oh, look at that. There's the advantage we were looking for. See if we can get this to go round in 4th. Couldn't get it to hook back at the end. That's got to be an improvement. Oh, a 57.570. Happy days. We're going to need to employ some of these techniques at the current test, the Deep Forest one. I haven't actually started that yet, but we'll have a stab at that over the next couple of days. Really try and make our mark there and try and show that we're learning stuff and we're building on our experience. Oh, we messed that final apex up. We're actually in touch though. So if we can get this to dig into that corner. We might be able to gain on the Ghost. There it is, a 57.498. But we really messed up the centre of the course then. So let's see where we can go. Traction control really bit then. We're trying to drive in such a way that we negate the effects of traction control. Here we go. Here's a chance. There we go. That's going to move us up. Almost a second ahead of the gold time. There we go, up to third now. We're finding it. That improvement was getting the corner right underneath the tyre gantry. Up to third place now. So we're third in the friends list. I'm just going to go into my options and I'm going to go to controllers. I'm going to go to G29, which is my wheel. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. It's controller, steering controller settings. Here we go. So my clutch pedal, 100%. My brake pedal, which I have to push a fair way. My throttle, everything, handbrake we don't use. So pedal calibration. My maximum pedal calibration on the clutch. I have to put a minimum of 10% in on my brake to make it happen. So I'm now going to reduce that down to 2% to see if I can get more braking. I'm going to do it on 1%. More braking and brake lag through the corner with a little bit lighter pressure. We're going to see if that has any issue change whatsoever, which is where I roughly want my pedals to be. So whack that option back to 5% on that. Let's put that brake back to 5. I know we're at 10, but let's put it to 5. 5 is where I want it to go, I think. There we go. Let's see if that on is decent. We're on our way. We've got the feels. We know there's 2 corners where we can make gains. Half a tenth, maybe. What we want, just half a tenth on each of these 2 corners. I think we slid it in just a bit too much there. Traction control worked beautifully there to try and contain any wheel spin. Third gear really worked. That's closer. Oh, they're just a fraction. I saw a 2, but a 304. Oh, knew it would be. Come on, let's keep it working. This is with no TC, so with no TC, we're within half a tenth of where we were with TC. We should be able to make gains now. Because we're beating the acceleration factor. We've just got to get braver on the throttle coming out of the corners. Got to feel the grip level. Apply the power when the weight is at the right place for the car. Oh, 263. We're on the way. We're halfway there. Come on, boy. Come on, a 57.263 is over a second quicker than the fastest lap. Oh, overshot. Can we use that extra run to come back with more acceleration, I wonder? This feels good. Just got to get this right. There it is again. Let's see if we've got it this time. It's close. Oh my lord. It is. It is. We're on our way. We're on our way. And that, I'm afraid, is going to be it, folks. We've made it to number 3 in the list. Let's just take a look where we are. Ranking board. So, Mr. McFarland at top with a 57.200, just 0.13 behind Mr. Sphinx, and there just 0.005 just behind him in third place is myself. Traction control off, got us there. Default ABS, everything else off. So we started with traction control 1, default ABS. We tried a couple of help aids. We got so far as we got, and we got up to 5th place. Turning traction control off got us up to 3rd, and we're so close to 2nd. But not disappointed, not disappointed at all. We're returning to these license tests as we see the times have changed, and just going to do them to fill in. But if you want to go back and do these, it's something to do. I learnt a lot today. I learnt I can handle TC off, and I've just got to get used to more of that. But with that, folks, massive thank you to everybody for watching and taking part and being involved. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care.